Ether has obviously now taken off. So one thing I did again, I noted yesterday and put in the groups, but I think I can't remember if I commented on it on the stream or not. I've got a feeling I just looked at the US dollar pair, but that this was the possibility this had made a double bottom. And I said, I was again hoping for a retest here, but it hasn't. It's just gone straight through supply, or it's going straight through supply. Still got 3-day and 2-day supply there at the moment, and then obviously it's got a lot of other supply above, but this is obviously supporting now Ether's up move. So that's pretty good. I was looking for, so we're now just taking out daily supply entirely. I was initially looking for the first CME gap to close, and then we have another one higher. So the first one, I'll show you the low time frame, which I sort of messed up a bit, fumbled that a bit. I shouldn't take those out yet. So this hasn't quite taken out the daily high as yet, but it's looking like it probably will, as will the Korea pair. So I was initially looking at, again, similar to Bitcoin, to have those highs taken out from Monday, which we've obviously taken them out, but we're now just keeping going. So I had the original entry here, and then obviously last night we stopped, price stopped a bit lower. So we rejected here off the 3-week level, and I had been, like, my plan was to be more conservative, so the original arrow was there. For the, just looking at right at the top here where the CME gap closed, but then I realized there was a difference between the premium of CME and the normal US dollar price, so I moved it down a bit because I didn't want to get a front run, and I was hoping this would just wick up into there last night, but then it didn't look like it was going to, so I then put a possible short in the group on 30-minute supply here, which did reject, but it only came back down to hourly demand, and then obviously today I haven't been on top of it, but obviously just look at zones as and when they hit. So this one obviously now is running through a few zones. This 2 hour here hasn't been tested and was another possibility for a short, but again, it becomes like similar to how I said on the longs for Bitcoin. There are so many levels now when things haven't been tested above that it can just run through everything. And if people are going to trade the break of the trend line here, so I do need to look at this a bit more closely. That would be the next level of interest, again, taking out this high from Monday, 20th of January. So I guess we'll see, but I wanted the confluence on these two for these entries. So I wanted this high to get taken out at the same time as BTC taking out last week's high in that double top that we had. So I hope you can see that more clearly. This is obviously the low time frame chart, so it's very busy. BTC is probably a bit further off that now, so I don't know if Ether might hit this first. But anyway, just assess the entries as and when they come. As I said, so I'm overall bearish on Ether because of the 3-week supply. However, it can still go up to 3,750 and respect the 3-week supply. And it's also a weak 3-week because it's made this higher low. So that's always been the challenge on this, why we always trade both directions.